Hey guys, Tangatan here with a new episode of Planet Coaster. Right, so I'm going to start this one off with a bit of a time lapse, and then we'll actually have some live play today. I just thought, there's only so much time lapse you can watch with me chatting over the top. So, yeah, so we're going to slightly different format. So, we're moving into the second area, which originally I was going to theme slightly differently, but then after we threw that lake in, I thought, you know what, let's just do something I can do okay-ish, let's not throw the boat out too much. So, in the end, I decided I should probably go by the pirate ships in the back. We're going to do a pirate area here, so I thought around here would be a nice little fort area, just as you come into the area. So we're just throwing that in really quickly. Nothing fancy, I don't think anyway. No, nothing fancy, just a very generic sort of idea fort. So you can just see in the background as I'm spinning the camera around, there is the pirate ships, and I don't know, you know what, I honestly can't remember if we go back and actually show you the river lake area. I think I do. It comes a little bit later on, I think. If you don't want to watch this time lapse, that's fine. Jump forward to about I think it's coming on to 7 minutes ish into the video, and that should take you straight to the live bit. And you get to see what we do then, or what chaos attempt to do, come up with. Chaos? Got bad choice of words. Never mind. Yeah, it's been a long day, and I'm getting a bit tired today. So we just throw in the internal. I did walls. I had a rough idea what I wanted to do with this building, so this is more of a skeleton sort of construction rather than some of the other ones, which were a bit more fleshed out. Idea being that, when you go to a theme park, they actually are hollow buildings. They're not, the parts that you see are the bits that are done well. Everything else is just kind of slapped together to make it look acceptable. The same sort of idea when I was building this. We're just going to do the parts that people see look well. The bits they're not going to see, we're not going to bother. So actually, I don't actually complete the floor in this one. And then whilst doing that, I had an idea, which we'll actually see what I come up with later on. Or, as you probably gathered from the screenshots. Yeah. So I just throw in a couple of, I don't want people walking in, because I've got the paths running under all this castle. So I want people walking into the castle as such. So we throw these in, then instantly realise that actually, you know what, they all need to be buried, otherwise it's going to look a little bit stupid. And you know what, I wish it was this quick when I was doing it in gameplay. It took for ages to get that done. And I actually now need to move some of them as well. So we can start decorating this. Now, this was a tricky one because it was sort of I wanted it piratey, but I wasn't sure how I wanted it. So it was sort of put things in, see how it turns out, change it, maybe try again, and just basically follow the theory that if you keep adding stuff, eventually it will look right. So yeah, I don't think we actually do much more in this initial time lapse. Oh yeah, I realised I messed up half the walls, so get them in. Do we do the lighting? That is a good question. I don't think you actually see me do the lighting this time lapse, or you see them going with the rest of the lighting. I think I do that off camera or off recording. I'm not sure. What is it? It would be off camera, wouldn't it? Oh God. Been summoned again. Oh God, you leave work and you think, yeah, that's it, I'm away, and your phone keeps going off when you get back from work. Never mind. Ah, yes, I forgot I put this in. I didn't realise I recorded this. Cool. Well, you'll hear me talk about this later on during the live bit, because yeah, it is what it is. Yes, I thought, it'd be nice to have something in the lake rather than just empty. So that kind of went in, and I think I set up triggers in a minute. I thought also cannons did not look pretty. Yeah, there we go. The triggers go in. Play with triggers now. So this is really cool. I do like the way the triggers work in Planet Coaster. So you can get the ride. You can see there on the log flume I've got those numbers. So you can slide them along different parts, and it will trigger certain things to pop up and wave, and in this case to crack and to shoot out of the water and squirt water at them. but it also triggers those cannons in that fort building I've built, and the splashes, which for some reason weren't working at this point. I do get them working, we'll just put them back in again. There you go. So you see it locked and comes by, Kraken shoots up, cannons fire, splashes go up. Yeah, you will see it later. So I wanted some sort of roof here, so I thought, well, what can we do? And then I forgot about these logs, so I threw them in. And I think it works quite well. I'm thinking we might need to just do something just to add a bit more to it, but I'm not at this stage 100% sure what I want to throw in there. So as per usual, foliage. God, you know what? I've just realised something. I talk really quickly during these time lapses because I'm trying to keep up with what's happening on screen rather than just talking about what I was thinking when I was building it. Yeah, maybe I should not watch the screen as much. That might be, I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you think I talk too quickly? Quite possibly. It's a good job I don't talk this quickly at work because, yeah, they'd probably shout at me. And it's one of the things I tell people not to do is talk quickly. And here I am. Anyway, so yeah, I throw a pirate ship in because I thought it'd be a nice, nice little thing to add into the pirate world. It was the first ride. It was originally the idea was to get people in, and I thought, you know what, I really can't be bothered at this stage building anything. It was getting quite late, so I threw in some of the pre-built assets, and we do decorate these in a little later on. I think you actually see the outcome of the decoration rather than the actual process. So any minute now we're going to jump into the live action. So do we? Yep, any minute now. So I'm going to be quiet now, and it should, hopefully, if I time this right, just nicely flow into the live action any second now. Right, so welcome back. Well, I'll say welcome back. You've watched a time lapse. Right, so since the time lapse, I've spent a little bit of time just sorting a few things out. So we'll start at this end of the park. Actually, you won't see anything there because it's all at night time. Right, let's pop that in. Turn it off. There you go. So I've lit the roller coaster, sort of the same colours as the actual coaster track. So we've got that one done. Just a quick scroll. Did the lighting around here. So what you won't have seen actually is, I think they look quite cool, kind of eerie. I might have to reuse that. So sorted the lighting around this building, and we added. Actually, let's go through the lighting first. And I lit. Weird camera there. And I lit all of this area here as well around the pirate ship. And we're going to go back to date so you can actually see what's happening. Oh, there we go. And I've added all this structure around the back of the pirate ship just to, give it a nice backdrop, which I thought was quite cool. Just to, finish off rather than just ending randomly. A couple of pirates firing off around there. So that got added in. What else got added in that wasn't in the time lapse? The two little shops here. So you got the hot dog squad there and Pip shop hiding under there. There it is. I wonder if they can actually use that. They can. Looks like they can use that. Looks a little bit high to me, but never mind. It's got a path, so they can use it. I've got an idea for this gap, and I will come back to that in a short while. Now, you know what? I can't remember if I actually put this in the time lapse or not. So I'm recording this about 2 days after I recorded time lapses. So yeah, I've put in little triggers with the Kraken, the cannons firing and the splashes. That went in. It looks quite cool. And I don't think. Oh yeah, I put in a couple of shops in here because there seemed to be a massive demand for shops and a big sign there. I'm not sure about that. We might tweak that later on, but it was something just to get rid of the food demand. That was one thing because they don't seem to come around here that much. I think it's probably a bad design on my behalf. So there's that got added. I think that's it actually. I don't think I actually added any more around that side. So, plan now, and I'm going to do this live, or as live as it can be, is we're going to try and attract more people to this area of the park, the new pirate zone. Speaking of which, we actually need to come up with ride names and signs at some point, and maybe like a big sign around here to say you're entering Pirate Bay or something, and vice versa. I'm not sure. Anyway, we'll come back to that slightly later date. So we want a roller coaster. The question is, what type coasters do I want to throw in now? Blueprint. No, I want a custom. What type? I mean, yeah, we could throw this water boat one in. It's a new one that came in one of the updates. Have it kind of come round here, maybe? No, we've got a water ride not too far away. Probably not what I want to do. Okay, I'll let you in. I want the coast to start off sort of over here, come round over the top here somehow, loop back, and then actually dive into this castle, and then do a few twiddly things around these towers maybe, and then come back to the station, which will be hovering sort of over here. I'm hoping that will attract people over. I'm not really sure what type of coaster we're going to go for. You know what, let's do, I think this one would be quite nice. Inverted two-seater. Let's just try this one. So, bring it back round. Okay. Here we go. So, straight up. Get some good height. Ooh, probably a bit more than normal last time. That'll do. Yep. Flat. Drop it down. Reduce the height of that. That'll do. And straight. Thank you. Okay, let's try again. Ooh. What? Okay, no, just camera, don't move. There. Extend the length of it now. Let's twist it. We're going to go back here, panking offset 2. And we're going to drop it quite rapidly. Yep. And now I'm going to straighten it. Like so. We'll start the test as well. That'll do. Thank you. I think that might be a bit high. Just knock that back down a bit. Try it about there. Let's give this a go. Sorry, as you probably gathered, coaster building, not my strong point in this game. Well, actually, not much of it is. I just play because I enjoy it. Which is it's refreshing. To play a game that you're not very good at. But, when you do play it, you feel like you've achieved something. I think it's definitely the way to go about this one. So, bank, and right, spin you around, straighten, on that one, and drop you down. Like so. Just bring it down. And that's fine. I think we might have to actually move this whole coaster in a minute. Can we, or will it let me, I think is a real question. Throw a the loop in. Not that, oh, that might work. Let's just try that. What's that like? Okay, so that's going green a lot earlier. I wonder if that's the height issue there. Has the coaster not got enough speed? Because that seems to work. I mean, the excitement's there. What's the fear like? Fear is, well, non-existent. Maybe that's a height issue? We'll leave it. We'll see. It's either height or speed. I can't work it out. Okay, let's just click here. Let's quickly throw the change speed up to the whole of it. Let's have a quick look. Speed the game up a little bit. Yep. Yeah, I think that's definitely a speed issue. Right, so that can be relatively easily fixed. So just go back to none, I don't see anything. So we're going to quickly go here. Let's see if we can bump that up a little bit. Bump that up. We don't want that to duck as much as it did, so that one. In fact, we could raise the whole platform up like that, and that might actually sort this whole issue out. Just do that. In fact, can we go any higher? Oh, we can go a fair old amount. Right, so I wonder if I hit that and just go smooth it all, what happens? Oh, it's going to do it. It'll do exactly what I wanted. There we go. So that might fix the whole of that. Smooth all. Let's just try that. Does that give us enough oomph? I mean, I've added a fair old height to it. While we do that, we're going to go here. We're going to throw them straight into another... Oh, barrel though. No. Straight into another loop. We're going to make that a bit smaller. Really get those G-forces going. There we go. Oh yeah, green a lot earlier. Still green, good. And, ooh, wrong button. I wanted to check fear. Fear is fine. Cool. Okay, so we're gonna we're not gonna throw that loop in just yet, I don't think. No, we don't want two of them. Definitely don't want one of them. Nope. Okay, yeah. Rolls. Not that one. Not that one. Not that one. We could do that one. We throw them straight into through the castle wall. And they fly out through here. And then over the top. And then barrel through here. Well, let's do it. We can always rebuild the castle, can't we? How far in? That's not too far in. Like, it's a bit high. Okay, so let's just... Can we drop? No, we can't drop it there. So what we need to do is not that, but have you shortened. If you drop down to about there, level you off, and what just happened? Yeah, that would work. Nope, cancel. And we want that return. Where is it? Rolls. That one. Not that one. Which one was it? It all seemed far too complicated. It wasn't any of them. That one. There we go. What's in the size of it? Will that take me straight through? I'm hoping that would work. I mean, that we'll need to build a support structure around it to make it look like it was designed for it. This really isn't a compact coaster, is it? Straight through. Yeah, that's working. So let's extend the length of that piece of track. Oh, extend the length of it. There we go. We might have to do something to stop people getting into that corner. I did put some round here. You probably just spotted them in the time lapse. That's a big old. Wow, what's it thinking we're doing? Yeah, like that. Any of that's gonna work. No, okay. Let's just go to manual build. Shorten the length of that. Shorten. Oh, we should really put some thingies on it. Okay, that's working. So they come flying out of there. We're going to get them to go straight up again. Like so. Can we now bring that back? We can indeed. Oh, wait, that way. That way. Good. And how we want to twist it, and we need to bring it down like so, and we're going to do that, twist it a bit more, and twist it maybe. Oh, that might work. Not as yeah, well, they're coming through that, aren't they, which is fine. And then we're going to keep that there, bring that back up, straighten it out. Actually, not straighten it out because the cannons are there. And we're going to keep that turn going. Which way they turned? Come up, round, and maybe we should keep that turn going round like that, straight through. We could fire them up over the top of them, or, which is not what I want them to stay lowish. So can we bring that down? No. Maybe it's that one that needs to come down. It is. That turn needs to stay upside down for a bit longer in that case. 0 degrees, that's it. Bring you straight through. And not that way, but we could go that way. I think their feet might fingers crossed, or the carts at least, won't quite smack into the wall. I think it'll be a close shave. I mean, that will have to move, but I think that might, with a little bit of scenery, look alright. Fire it straight up again. And then up, down, round and back. Let's have a look. So we're in greens, still in greens, still in greens. Okay, a little bit of red there, so that might need something doing. It's green. That's green. Fantastic. What about fear, please? There's quite a lot of fear. That's too fast. Right, we don't want that there then. Right, so all done. Basically, meant making that loop a lot bigger than I originally thought I'd need to make it. But it worked. I mean, you can see that excitement stays nice and high all the way through. There we go. Drops a little bit on this bend, but you know, it's expected. Fear stays alright. So we're going to take it back now, I think. Back to the station is the plan for this train. Ooh, come on. Right. So we're going to go here, straighten it back up. I'm just going to do a simple barrel roll / loop the loop type thing here. Okay, come around like that. Keep it turning. Right way around. Straight. Nice long stretch. So it's not too much. I'm going to keep it coming round. We're not cutting through anything, so it's so hard to tell sometimes with these colour overlays if we're actually getting in the way of something. Good. Hopefully, yeah, the excitement does drop on those ones. Never mind. You know, we are getting to the end of the ride. What can you do? So we're coming round. Right. That way, yeah. We might even bring this station round on this side, in fact. We'll just see. I think this is just a matter of seeing what works now, just to bring the ride to a close. Which one? That one. I want to see if I can wrap it around this tower. A bit more than that. Can we? No, okay. We really, I mean, it's going to be a quick flip round there. Flip around like that. It's not ideal to do it that short. Oh god, look at that. Fear. What happened there? Did I turn it the wrong way? 9 on fear. Wow. Okay, that I wasn't expecting. Probably, I think that was it. I think I turned it the wrong way. What's the speed like? Let's just check that. That might actually work better as it comes around the tower. Let's have a little look. Let's wrap that around that way. Still really high. 8. What's the speed? 43, 42. Oh wow. Okay, that's probably why we've got such a high speed, because we're throwing them all around the place. Can we just bring that up? Maybe it's still quite a high speed. We do need to slow that coaster down a little bit. I mean, it doesn't really lose speed. I mean, look at that, 53, 58, 57. It still keeps its speed really well. Let's bring it round. Yeah, it was 4. Yeah, I mean, that basically hasn't stopped, slowed down at all through any of that. So maybe, okay, we've got a straight run there. How about we change that to trim brake? Can we target speed? Optional catwalk, yes please. Let's see if we can drop the speed to about 40. Let's just see how that fares. Unless we might just have to circle that round and bring it back on this side of the castle. Right, so we're coming round. Keep an eye on the excitement ratings here. They didn't change. It's too slow going over that. Yeah, it's trim brakes didn't really help. Target speed, let's keep it. You know what? Deceleration rate 3 meters per second, optional catwalk. 55 miles an hour. Right, let's just get rid of them. You can see why it takes so long to do anything in this game. And why my episodes, even though they may only seem to be 10 minutes long in the time lapse, why I can never seem to... Right, that's not working. That bend might be a bit too sharp. I've just seen it now, so we might need to sap that out a bit. Right. Bring it slightly higher. We're going to have to build some... Yay, score! Sap that round like that. Bring you right... Oh no, straighten you out. Just get ready to turn the other way maybe. Straighten you out there. I want banking, offset and all of that. Just 1 meter please. Thank you. It's not going to be an issue, is it? No. It's fine. Let's turn you that way. Bank you again. Extend it so we're not too far out. Just bring you around. Bring you up. Won't hit the castle walls. Quick check of the fear. Didn't log it for that last section, never mind. Come on. Okay, so we don't want to... Why is there catwalk all the way up here? I don't want catwalk there. Catwalk, get rid of that. Just run it down here, where it should be. In the brake section. Well, apparently there is, but I can't see it. Never mind. Okay, so... Now, question is, where does that come round? I think that's going to... I can't tell, you know. I think that's going to hit. Right, that's fine. Oh, fear was fine. Excitement, yeah, mediocre, as expected. Okay, so we're going to bring you around here. Bring you straight up. It'll be alright there. It's going to be tight, but it'll be okay. Don't want to bring you up. We want to... Do we want to dive down into a cave? I don't think we do. I think this coaster is going to be plenty excitement without the addition of a cave. At least I hope it is. It is going to dive down like that though. And we're going to... round. That way. Probably there. Let's make it shorter. Bring it round. Oh. Actually, keep that like it was. Keep it coming down, like so. Because now we can turn it round as well, like so. Keep it coming. Bring it up. Just let that come round. Yeah, come on. Do what I want you to do. Not that way. Right, you want to go that way. Ah, there we go. Can we do that without driving you into the ground? Apparently not. I don't want to cut away any more ground. If that's... I mean, if I did, if I just stuck a quarter tunnel on, this would work fine. It would just cut a big tunnel out and it would work. The question is that what I want this coaster to do? And the answer is, right now, nope. There's going to be a lot of custom supports in this. It's going to take ages to tidy up afterwards. Never mind, it's part of the game. Right, bring you around. No, okay. Doesn't want to do what I want it to do. So, we are just going to do what I don't want to do. Or, what I didn't plan on doing, I think is the actual phrase. That way, come round. And you're going to just come over the top of that. But not there. Like that. And well, that's too high. Come around back to 0, or as close to 0 as we can get you. Level you off and bring you around like that. Cool. Now what we might, since it's almost the end, actually get an inverted loop in. Not like that, because that looks terrible. Like that, but can we get it smaller? Well, we can get it bigger. Not that one. Definitely not that one. No. Well, that seemed to slow down. I don't know, did that slow down? Let's have a quick check before it disappears. Yeah, it did. So actually, we are... See what happens when you hit the autocomplete. Yeah, it's doing weird things. And actually, I want it to come around the back. so all the front is free. Let's cancel that. We're going to now turn it round like so. About there, please. And straight, and should be 0 degrees there. Cool. And we're going to throw in a straight section of track. Okay. Can we make you smaller? Yes. Oh, is that banked? Oh, it is. I want to bank it. Oh, that's quite a lot banked. Can we just unbank? Thank you. Thank you. Right, trim brakes. Oh, no. 0. Why do you do that to me? Why are you doing that to me? Can we unbank all of that? 0. Hit 0, just there. Perfect. Okay. In fact, let's get rid of this. Let's have the trim brake coming in a little bit earlier. So unbank to 0. And that way. There we go. Fantastic. Trim brakes. I'm going to just go back to normal track. Turn you. It's a little bit higher than I was expecting. I'd like, but it will just slow the trains down. So when they come down here, what's the height of that? Okay, just about there. Come on, come on, behave. There. Level out, please. Get some hope. No. 0 degrees, come on. There we go. And round a bit. Back to here. Going to throw another block station in. Can, that's a bit high. Or do we just throw in trim brakes? Friction brakes, slow strain. Speed, mid-train runs. Let's friction brakes. And let's... If I hit autocomplete, what's it doing? That's not too bad an end, is it? Quite a long end, but it's not too bad. Let's just do that. I'm going to throw in another set of... I don't want trim brakes in here. I want friction brakes, if you don't mind. Okay, can only be placed on straight track. Typical. That's right on the edge. Okay, that's why it's done something weird like that. Can we move that then? What's it doing at the top? That's the question. Throwing trim brakes there. In fact, no, turn that into drive. Well, can't do drive wheels either. Okay, plan B. Get rid of you. Get rid of you. Let's have you friction brakes. Okay. Oh, okay, select that. You. Just normal track. Okay, apparently you can't just have that little bit of normal track. Not sure what happened there. Nope. Come on, just shorten the length of it. There we go. Smaller. Go smaller. Like there. And then turn to about there. Good. Now friction brakes. Let's big one of that in. Good. Now can we autocomplete? Thank you. So in theory that train flying in very quickly. In fact, we might actually think it makes more sense to put in a block station here or here. Apparently that's not straight. How is that not straight? I just want to put it in about here. Is that block station? That is block stationable. Right, I'm going to put a block station in there. Get rid of that block station, turn that into a trim brake station. Okay, so if I click there, can we pick, yeah, target speed 28 miles an hour, optional catwalk, thank you very much. That'll do. You can have an optional catwalk as well. So can you. And you're all cool. Right, so is that still testing? Where is the train? It's here, start test. Let's have a look. So that excitement is going to drop off very quickly towards the end of this ride. Unless we sort of do a couple of ups and downs. We may have to, or I may have to. And then end it somewhere around here somehow. Let's just have a look, see what happens. Okay, it's working. So far we're all good. We'll get the numbers up here in a minute. So yeah, this episode, as you've seen, has lasted a long time. And that's with me skipping things. Right. Okay, so this is all the new section I've not actually had a proper look at. It's not brilliant. Oh, it's not bad. 7. Managed to keep it. Oh, 11. So 7. So it's dropped right off there. Okay, as expected. Coming into there. Slowing it down further. Yeah, we're going to have to maybe take that one away. Do a little up and down. I think that might be the way forward. Let's just see what our numbers are. Boom. Yeah. It's the whole of this section here. That's done it. And maybe this little bit here. Okay, never mind. Right, so I have to rework it a little bit, but we're back and it's kind of working. So if we have a quick look at the stats for this now, that one. I think it worked out quite well, in all honesty. Yeah, I had to rework the whole of this last section, like not by much, but just enough to get it to kind of flow a little bit better. And I think it worked quite well, so I'm happy with it. Did I put block? Yeah, I put block station in. So what we're going to do now is we're going to hit that button. We're going to hit pause. Pause. We're gonna, oh no, we're in the right seat. Right, here we go. Quick ride. Okay, so I'm going to shut up now. So enjoy. There we go. So that's as it is now. Ignore the bits where we smash through the castle walls. I will fix that at some point, and we've got a lot of custom supports and things to throw in. I'm gonna have to do something around here as well with the supports. 'Cause, yeah, I don't see the point of having half of it as custom supports and the other half is just kind of the generic stuff. So it finally worked. It took a bit of time, but I think we've got there. So yeah. I can't think of anything else right now. So anyway, I will finish this coaster off at some point, and then we'll come back and we'll work on the next bit of the park. So guys, thanks for watching. As always, any comments, suggestions, leave them a bit below, and I shall see you next time. All right, take care. Ta-ra.